Alright, I don't know how. I didn't even plan on doing this video. And I don't know that I'm going to complete this video. I hope I do. I really hope I do. Damn. Seems like I can hold that thing straight. Uh, Fighting a sinus infection. Golly, it's been a rough weekend. Here it is Monday. I got to go to work tonight. I actually worked on another video that I'm working on last night. Okay. Friday evening. Started feeling bad. I knew it was coming. I knew it was a sinus infection. I get them things several times a year. I don't deal with them well. I can break any bone in my body, and I can get along just fine. My wife will attest to that. But when I get sick, I'm a baby. And I am not too proud to admit it. I'm a baby. I've still got this sinus infection. Things are loosening up good. But this time, I've been a smoker since I was 14 years old. I'm 50 years old now. And I have terrible sinuses. I've actually had to have surgery on my sinuses. I don't recommend that to anyone. That sucked. But here I was coming up with another sinus infection, and I knew I felt it coming like shit. So I figured I'd tackle this one different. Usually I'm going to the doctor to get on some antibiotics and get this thing beat out of me. But as the years go by, those antibiotics work less and less with it. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to suck it up, man up like my wife does. Love you, baby. And I'm just going to fight this booger out without going to the doctor, without getting loaded up with a bunch more antibiotics and oh God, that prednisone is terrible. I eat like a horse, can't sleep. And also prednisone is really bad for your joints, your connective tissue. I don't need that in my life right now because I now have metal in my back, in my neck, and I've got work done on this shoulder and work done on this arm. I don't need any connective tissue issues, you know what I mean? So I've now been 36 hours without a cigarette. And so far, this recovery of this sinus infection it's indescribable. Usually it keeps me down for about 3 to 4 weeks. Here I am, not even a week later. I hadn't had a cigarette, like I said, 36 hours, so I feel really good considering that. I didn't expect that. I just expected to be ill as shit. Now, I am helping myself with the nicotine pouches, not dip. I'm not dipping any tobacco at all. It's just the nicotine pouches to help me get in a very low dose of that, too, because I usually smoke a pack and a half a day, average, sometimes more than that. But I feel good. I've got a sinus infection, and I can tell my head feels like it's fixing to pop. My eyeballs are going to come out. Been rinsing my sinuses like I'm supposed to with the saline solution and all, and that works great. But in only 36 hours, I already feel this much better from something that usually keeps me down for 3-4 weeks. I might be onto something. I'm going to try to quit smoking. And every day that I don't smoke, I'm going to put $8.25 in a jar, because that's how much of one pack of cigarettes costs. Now, mind you, I was smoking a pack and a half. So let's see if we can do this. Might as well have been doing the same thing all them years and it ain't helped me none. Let's try something new. We'll keep in touch. Here I am. It has been about 38 hours, I guess. Not smoking. Unintentionally not smoking. Well, I didn't want to stop smoking. I enjoy smoking. I loved it. Get up in the morning, make my coffee, get out on the front porch on my days off, early, smoke a cigarette, get the day going. This was more of I quit smoking because I just need to do something different. Here's 38 hours. Sinus infection is damn near gone. I'm telling y'all, I would get a sinus infection and it would be in my ass minimum for a month. bad. And I had to always have a bunch of antibiotics, a bunch of damn prednisone. I still got stuff breaking loose in my head and getting gone, but as far as the way I feel is unbelievable. I am using these little nicotine pouches. They're only 4 milligrams. These right here. The ones I'm using is only 4 milligrams, which is low. I don't know, cause I smoked a pack and a half a day, almost every day, sometimes 2 packs. So the actual level of nicotine that I'm getting is way lower than what I would have been had I still been smoking. Things that I've noticed. I'm having to use my sinus rinse a hell of a lot less. I slept today. I'm working night shift right now. I slept. When I say I slept today, oh boy, I slept. I got off work this morning with an unexpected meeting this morning that took another hour and 15 damn minutes that we weren't even notified about until we got to work last night, which was just great because I spent 9 hours last night in an encapsulated supplied air suit. And I'll get to that. All right, with everything breaking loose, I did have to work last night, and I was in an encapsulated suit 3/4 of my night last night. And of course that really dry, forced air that it's a positive pressure ventilation. It's not a air on demand system, thank God. But I coughed and yacked and all kind of mess come up. A lot of this mess ain't sinus infections mess. A lot of this mess is stuff that's been in my chest. So I moved a lot of stuff out last night in not the best circumstances, but suffered through it, got home, took a shower, and holy crap did I sleep good today. Woo! I'm getting a little bit of food craving. I'm not bad because I do have some nicotine going into me. The one thing that does concern me, and my wife herself said that if I ever tried to quit smoking again, she was going to leave me, because I have intentionally tried to quit in the past, and I'd have pure fits of rage, and I knew that it was all me. It wasn't her. It was just. So I'm being very, very conscious of that. I think this little bit of nicotine kick is going to help me for the next couple weeks. I don't intend to start smoking again. This was a complete unintentional quit smoking. I feel so much better. I can't believe it. I mean, well, I should believe it because smoking ain't good for you. And I've been smoking since I was 14 years old. I'm 50 years old now, so pretty sure I've done my share of damage in there. You know, if Doc came up today and said, "Hey, you got cancer," I would not be surprised, and I would have no one to blame but myself. So let's see how this thing goes. I feel good. In such a short time, I got a lot more energy. My sinuses are working better, and I have terrible sinuses, and I have since I was about 10 years old. I always fought bad sinus infections, stuff like that. So let's see. I'm already impressed. Full-blown sinus infection, no trip to the doctor. Still breaking loose, but I feel like a new person. And if I can keep this going, it'll be great. Be a good benefit for me. Another benefit is every single day I'm taking $8 and I'm putting it in a jar. That's my smoking money. I'm gonna see what I can buy with that at the end of the year. I think a nice new Les Baer 1911 Commander model would be right nice. We shall see. Y'all have a good day. I'm fixing to go to work. Later. Oops, darn, cut off. All right, it's been 96 hours since I had my last cigarette. Sinus infection is freaking gone. I'm amazed at that. Completely gone. Now I am coughing up crap that, wow. It's almost like I got pneumonia, but I'm not sick. I am just yakking. I guess the lungs kicking out all the old stuff. Having to deal with a little bit of craving. I really craved a cigarette today, but I got through it without a cigarette. I'll give you another update. I hadn't had a issue with any raging, but we're gonna try to make this work. I want to quit smoking now, especially how good I feel. So that was my 96-hour update. I'll let you know. 7 full days I had not had a cigarette. I was getting some cravings here and there. I'm not really with it right now. I just woke up. I'm back on night shift. Thunderstorm woke me up, so could be in the bed right now, but I'm not. Anyway, doing good, breathing really good, coughing up a lot of new stuff. Sinus infection completely gone. Feel great, a lot more active. I planted my entire garden, which is 60 by 150, and never stopped, never slowed down, never took a break, never got short of breath, never anything. Kept on getting it, got it done. Not today, of course. I've been asleep all day today. So this is my 1 week update. Didn't mean to quit smoking, but so far I have. I'll let y'all later. It's 10 days. Hadn't smoked nothing. Feeling a little bit better. On my day off, I'm my ass. I'm getting ready to go catch me some fish. Me and old buddy of mine. Well, I'm jonesing pretty bad today. I don't know. Yesterday I jonesed a little bit for some smokes. This morning I woke up, I really wanted a damn cigarette. But so far I've been okay. I hadn't done it. I'm on like my 3rd cup of coffee, just pounding coffee, trying to get my mind off of it. Probably making it worse because I used to enjoy my damn coffee with my cigarette, or my cigarette with my coffee, whichever way you want to say it. Like I said, 10 days, still holding on to it. I feel a lot better altogether. I mean, I really feel better. But starting to get them craves pretty bad. Jonesing pretty hard for a cigarette right now. So may the force be with me. Especially out here doing some fishing this morning. Probably drink a couple beers. Gonna be tough. But I believe I can do it. I'll let y'all later. Bye. Hey guys and girls. It's been 2 weeks. I have not had a cigarette in 2 weeks. I have still got crap that I'm coughing up, hacking up, yakking up, whatever you want to call it, coming out of my head. But I feel tremendously better than I did before. 2 solid weeks, no smoking. I feel like that's a milestone. I feel like that's the point where it's like not pretend it's going to be for real now. Yesterday I tested the living shit out of myself. Yesterday I went fishing with a buddy of mine most of the day, from about 9 o'clock in the morning until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I mean, we were catching fish, having a good old time, just me and him out in the middle of a pond. Had some beer, eating sandwiches, talking shit. Woman haters, He-Man Woman Hater Club, Little Rascals kind of stuff. Had a good time, great time. We wore the fish out too, by the way. I will be eating good the weekend. But anyway, yeah, didn't smoke a cigarette. He's smoking like a freight train in the front of the boat, and I didn't even have a desire to smoke a cigarette, surprisingly. So I think it's successful. Inadvertently quit smoking. Hey, it works. I will not continue making videos on this for, the next year or so. So I'm going to call it with this. But what I will do is I'll keep putting like some little, I'll keep you updated in future videos. Hey, yo, I ain't smoking them. I still ain't smoking, whatever. We'll see if we can truly beat this. And I think for me, the test would be like the 5-year mark. If I do it, in 5 years, if I'm still not smoking, then I'm going to say, hey, I whooped this. But for right now, 2 weeks, doing good, feeling good about it. Still getting rid of all that stuff in my chest and everything and in my head. Drank some beer yesterday with a dude that was smoking like a freight train. Didn't bother me. Didn't want one. yeah, I feel like I won, and I'll keep y'all up to date. Y'all have a good day.